EG 对上 MIBR 石油杯每周资格赛，赢的将前进下一轮，面对100T 一起争夺最后一张石油杯门票，输的就淘汰，将无缘奖金丰厚的石油杯。这场比赛的看点绝对是2位元老级的传奇选手叶师傅和 aspas。究竟这场比赛会擦出什么样的火花呢？
Sees a pretty good amount of information here too. Stuck in a bit of a corner. Stealth drone deleted, and Ye finds two. Can bring himself back to life. Arches in, is able to find only one. And MIBR is just getting suffocated on this offensive half. They've got no room to work with, nowhere to go. Verno stuck in a corner. Blast pack just to kind of keep his aim a bit awry, and Icy will finish that one off. This round will, well, maybe still develop into something. As Zenom finds that headshot, can plant, has the Viper's Pit. This is not over yet by any stretch of the imagination. Ye's moving quickly. Able to get the decay into play, but Zenom finds the Elim.
No way.
For the 1v3. Icy's gonna tiptoe around the side. Shorty doesn't fully connect. A little bit of spam on both sides, and Icy saves the day.
3 rather, I should say. A super quiet game for MIBR, aspas included, who's here, who needs to now deliver a little bit. There it is.
All right.
Okay, where was this? Where was this the rest of the map? Stop the hit.
Well, here we go. We've got a little bit of aggression being showcased over towards C-Mountain. The Prowler has read this out. Is EG going to commit to it? aspas instead with the showstopper, but Ye finds one, and then, well, he's not dead yet. Right back into the play, so it's a free first blood in certain regard for EG, and Ye wants to get a little bit more! Oh my goodness! How has he been able to find that? aspas will at least be able to find his own trade by way of the paint shells, but Ye has done so much damage, and now a 3v3 develops. And EG are aware of that. The post plant now stabilized, waiting for Cortesia to make their way over, and Supa may have the cutoff, but changes his focus at the exact wrong time. Armageddon's going to be called to flush out the player over towards Tree. They know where Supa is. He would have to snap, but no, not going to happen. Verno catches 4, and MIBR will stay alive.
There are 3 guns, but now there's 2 guns on EG with superior members as well.
And this has to be something from Verno and Cortesia over through Tree, but look at this. Evil Geniuses just huddle back together. aspas for 1, though. Can they spam anything else out? Time is running out. Cortesia finds another. That's going to drop the pit. Is there a chance to continue to clean this one up? Ye from inside the site. You don't have that Armageddon anymore, so it has to just be gunfight wins. Nature, Haunt in the corner, just waiting for the timing. Finds the first kill, that should be enough. As it doesn't get to halfway, no chance you get this. And how about the little 1v2 from Nature?
Will be Arazine anchoring over towards B. More of a standard setup with aspas here.
Guardian over the top, good for a tap. Zenom still playing on the close corner, and aspas is not done yet. Okay, so this little look over the top of green has caused some early headaches for Evil Geniuses. Even with the knives and the owl drones being tossed early, it's just not enough to dissuade this kind of dual setup that MIBR had preferred, and they're under a potential early flawless round, which would give them a perfect bonus if they do find this last kill quickly. Icy just tucked into a bit of a corner. The hunt is on, and the shot, well, initially looked pretty decent, but
that's the IGL aim, unfortunately, for Arazine.
owl drone, knife early. Just wanting to try to get some early control, but aspas, okay.
Oh, man.
That's what we want to see if you're an MIBR fan. Just a little one tap. So a little bit of tertiary damage tallied onto Supa for a moment. Cove is down. Arch is in, is going to just jump on in for the defuse. Supa trying to create something, but not able to do too much. And actually, hold on a second. Archison's going to actually push forward. Ye's got a Vandal and has caught himself onto 2, but Cortesia, yeah, will clean things up. Taking care of the final 3.
On towards B, largely getting this one for free. It's going to be MIBR playing for a retake.
If Icy can get this high ground position, though, it'd be huge. Reckoning gets called out, but Arts going to fall. aspas able to take down Icy, though. Hunter's Fury already spent. Derek follows up. Long-range battle with aspas. And he's able to subside it just for a moment to get back to safety. Viper's going to get called in. Null Command is also 1 elimination away, if I'm not mistaken. Shock Dart out. Verno taken down by the Fracture. And so now you've got the Null Command to be spent. It has to be just raw gunfight wins. aspas loses his, just down to Cortesia, who does not expect Derek to be playing as close as they are. Now, how much can Ye sniff out here? Oh, goodness, he sees just the hip of Verno, who's probably sitting there like, what? This guy's freaking godlike. Choice besides to try to force their way into something, and it may just be the direction of Ye, who's got the hot hand. Yep, that's the spike down as well.
Happy to just take that duel as well. Survives on 7 HP.
These have been convincing rounds for Evil Geniuses, so the purchase on this full gun round is going to be pretty limited for MIBR if they don't find much here. Yay. Oh, goodness. Could he get all of them? Yeah, sure could.
No way, dude.
He's got knives already. I mean, we're 2 rounds in, he's got knives.
God. Throwing utility out. Keeping EG interested. The knives get to work on the Cortesia, who tries to walk up. And now with that gone, MIBR, you know, this is not a fake anymore.
No.
You don't have the capability to access B, so it's going to have to be an A finish.
Alarmbot's going to reveal this. Nature in the corner, good with the stinger for the first. Shock dart, fragment, try to delay a little bit of space, a little bit more time as well. Down to 20 seconds to play with. Verno, whoa. Little
reveal.
Comes over the rope, finds elimination, tracks backwards. IC can't quite lock down the shots quickly, so a chance for the 2v2. Now keep in mind, you've got Ye at low health, but he's in one-tap territory, and oh my goodness, how does he get the other? Just as the toxin screen goes up, are you joking? If he connects and shuts down this potential flight, it'd be huge. But no, initial angle does not come through. And aspas able to find one, but Ye connects twice
Ye still
off
got it.
screen on the cross. And he knows that there's been some sort of a crossover by the offensive jet.
One enemy remaining.
And Derek's there to find that, and oh my, Ye just takes over.
Against them, to be fair, for EG, that would have like even an unrecoverable rifle, and just the rest of the players couldn't have it. But when they do have the guns, when Ye goes up first and with an operator back in his hands, it's gonna deliver.
He's got his casual third knives for this half too, Avril. Just put that into perspective, he's gonna pull him out. Reckoning is out, flashing at Nature away, and whoa, he does better than that. He finds aspas before he can do too much, and now Ye's in the mix with knives. Hunter's Fury to help try to clear this out. And it's down just to Artson for the 1v3, completely suppressed. Does not see Supa up top initially, but does eventually.
Start considering his options. He needs to be the one playing safely here. Ye, he's sniffing it. He wants one. Nearly got 2, actually.
Okay.
I think he tagged aspas. Aspas is on no HP.
Verno just gets so much value out of that Hunter's Fury. He tags onto a couple and finishes off on the Ye. Derek's barrel has been seen. He's going to fall. Icy, shut down. Nature can only get one. It's just down to Supa for what would have to be a 1v3. Good snake
30
bite,
seconds left.
but low on health. The spike's still in hand, but if Supa can find the timing,
They have to plant
take
soon.
down the player underneath, that would be where it comes down to. Inverno's seen it.
Spotted.
Artisan just going to hold on top of where the spike had been planted. Verno, recon bolt out, gives away his position. Supa! Oh! Are you joking? You know, the toxic screen comes through. Nature tagged on this aggressive play. Yay! No, shut down by aspas. Now all of a sudden it's just down to, do you still commit to this if you're EG? You don't really have a lot of ground to work with. You're trying to get some success on this lurk through mid, but unless you get a crossing angle, it's still going to be heavily contested, and aspas is good for not just 2, but how about 3? Knives out, but no. Falls as Nature gets the trade, but nothing further. Advantage, MIBR. Corner, recon bolt deleted. He's going to be able to keep this corner for free. Here comes the walk-up. And Artson, I mean, Nature's been here every single round. He doesn't even bother to check it. I think a lot of that is thanks to Derek being up top on the Raptors, and the Nanostorm also connects onto aspas. So now it's just down to the last couple of members for MIBR from the front. Then Zenom provides 2?
Toxins going up.
Can't be allowed to happen. Cortesia up top on 410. Supa stepping into the site. Aldrone does not reveal much, but it does get a tag onto Verno. But Cortesia able to provide the kills and steps down to Icy for the 1v2. Both members low on health. Can Icy provide the save to keep this going like his teammate had in Supa? Verno on the corner.
The right way.
Doesn't make the first shot land. Recon bolt deleted. Cortesia a little bit deeper off the angle. Now both members have been known. Here comes the check, quickly on the corner, not gonna find it. Crossfire setup. Time is gonna be an issue. First shots from Icy, not clean. Oh no, not looking good. He's off the pistol, trying to swap back and forth. He's gonna have to stick for this. He had the lockdown, but that's not gonna make a difference. He finds the kill, but there's not enough time. Oh, goodness me. It got so close.
That would have been 1 in 7 now.
Yeah.
Far too close.
Oh, dangerous moment here, but aspas. Oh, with the knives, able to avoid all of that incoming utility. And now has a chance to just pop off and tee off on EG. Yep, headshots galore. That's going to be 3 for aspas. And for Ye, well, you're going to be completely stuck here at A Tower. And how about it for aspas?
Let him know about it.
Mercy, 4 for aspas.
Actually hit. They are going to go to site for free, though. Question now will be, is there going to be ultimates expended? You'd think probably not. Ye's already down.
Yeah, you would need a pick or two here if you were EG to consider this Rolling Thunder, you would think. Especially since most of them are on Sheriffs. Fault line, special delivery with the flash, but aspas able to at least find the first kill before being affected, and then the immediate follow-up is clean. Lots of footsteps being heard by aspas. Supa with a shorty in the corner. They don't have a Rolling Thunder. They don't have anything to spend besides this Cosmic Divide Inferno. Whoa, gets 3. But Supa provides the response down to the 1v2. And the question is, where is Zenom? Gravity Vortex pulls him off for the defuse. Opening shots from Ye are good. And EG, do they have enough time? No, I don't think they do. It's gonna be tight, and no, they don't. Oh goodness!
Barely a second. This is it. This is what EG need. 2 versus 1. But look how far away the players are. Nature has been hit, and once the spike is tapped, you have to respond to it. Aftershock will slow it down a little bit. Here we go. Salvos will delay further. Reach Teo is just so...
Yeah, but he gets it to halfway, Avril. He gets it to halfway. Fault line does connect. Nature has to step in to try to deal with this. A little bit of spam coming through, but the first shots are there. And now Zenom, how do you decide how to play this? Steps up, finds the shot onto Derek. Oh my goodness. What a play from Zenom. Sticks it to halfway as the salvo comes in. Here's the stealth drone. Zenom denies it. aspas in the backside of screens goes unnoticed. Salvo in a little bit of trouble, but wow, a nice little deterrent of that as he's going to find more. And wow, Zenom stepping up for the third. Oh, mercy me. That's another one of those moments that MIBR could just do no wrong. And EG, down to a 2v5.
Really do that round? They waited the entire round. They didn't really make noise anywhere else, do anything to draw attention. There's no time.
One enemy remains.
You're not going to save nothing, so you're going to make the play happen. You're going to try and at least take something away. All they're going to see with the Trailblazer. Super.
Here we go.
Default's there anyway.
We're going to get contact here because they're forcing the battle over through vents. So this is going to be these members from MIBR stuck, and Ye hits the first snap. Not able to get the second, doesn't wait for the reset. And now the showstopper for Arts is going to come through to give us some space. Showstopper on the other side with the Armageddon coming through. Trades are decent, but for EG, this is everything. And Artson makes it even more punishing. To the 2v2 we go. Cortegia is able to see Derek up top. He's your spike carrier. Tries to make his way on to A. The Viper's been called immediately to try to fermentify this post-plant 2v2.
Divide to be played in here, by the way, from Zenom.
Yep. Oh, but the timing here. Supa finds the first set with the trade to the 1v1. Viper's Pit will fall. Derek not at full HP. It's all about the timing. Here comes the walk up on the opposite side of mid. Cosmic Divide is out. Derek, just misses the opportunity to find Zenom while still in the astral form. So now it's just down to who sees who first, and Derek will save things for EG again. 7-12, we go on. Here comes the rotation back over. Oh, look at the position from Supa. He's gonna make sure nobody rotates across A tower. aspas playing in the back. Cortegia is able to find Supa, so now all of a sudden, EG a little bit stuck. Nebula about to fade. Ye finds the first. Good flash to come through, but the trades are relatively even. 3v2 situation. Advantage to MIBR. Time running out. Just down to Derek. It's just going to have to be him forcing it forward to find the kills, and it's not going to happen. Zenom able to find the last.